Mm, what's up? I just did this little Google search to see like how many people on TikTok may have be going through some issues, and it said it's a lot. Most of TikTokers, that's what the large communities of TikToker are, and that's what they talk about. That's what they figure out this by how many posts talk about that, how many people engage with it, and how many people copy it. And they say it's even dangerous because people kind of idolize um, issues, and so they mimic them. I'm gonna read you the last kind of thing where it's at. Copycat effects. The focus on certain conditions has been linked to concerning trends such as copycat symptoms for condition like dissociative identity, which is multiple personality, which may be influenced by exposure to content. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is why y'all mad because I won't join into y'all. I can see that y'all are mentally. This is it's a mental health issue, and I'm not mentally unstable. So I'm not going to join in with some behaviors that I know are exhibited by people who are dealing with mental instability. So I am aware that that's why I have to block them. Like in your real life, when you're dealing with somebody who's schizo, who has any type of disease, motor affective disorder, bipolar disorder, when you can't get them to do right and get right, you have to cut them off. You have to leave them alone. Those kind of people will destroy everything in their path when they're on their, going through their emotions. They can destroy everything, and they don't even have no remorse about it, no empathy about it. So the same way in real life that if I realize somebody is mentally toxic, you're aware of your. So a lot of people are aware of their mental issues and their toxicity, and they know what they're doing when they do the shit to you. They know exactly what they're doing. So, and that's why it's not an excuse. That behavior should not be excused because they know what they're doing. And as long as people like continue to like make excuses for that shit, try to be supportive of that shit, they're gonna continue to run fucking wild. No, I'm not letting that shit go. Wish I would have let their ass run me. No, won't be hustle. It is. No, I'm Irish. My great grandma's Irish. Do you know I didn't know my hair was red till last year? All my life. Never knew it was red till last year. But it's not red and brown, it's all red. But if you put a lot of red together and it's dark red, it's gonna look black. Nobody never told me in my life. Nobody's ever called me a redhead. Nobody's ever mentioned it. Nobody's ever pointed it out. I found out at 41 years old that my hair was red. And it's fiery red, but you can't tell because it's real dark fire red. So that's why it looks brown. But it's just all red. I'm a brunette. It's called brunette, actually. I think brunette is a type of red hair. Let me see. Let me Google it. Most African Americans don't have brunette hair, or maybe they don't know it because it blends in with their color. Oh, you like it in the slick press? What other kind of press is it? Like you said like everybody always say silk press or slick press or anything instead of just saying press. I'm trying to figure out, is there another type of press that I don't know about that everybody keeps trying to differentiate what kind of press that it is? Color variant. Sorry. Oh God, why when I type so many extra letters and fucking punctuation. Oh God, just give me my answer. New transform your photo. No. Oh no, brunette is not a variant of red hair. They are two distinct hair colors determined by different levels of pigment. Yeah, so if ain't that saying the same thing twice? Silky press, slick press. If it's pressed, it's pressed, right? I think people be being funny when they try to put slick in front of my shit. Like you trying to say my shit slick down or something, and it's not slick down. My hair not slick down. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't like that. Brunette hair is high levels of the dark pigment called eumelanin, while red hair has high levels of the reddish pigment pheomelanin. Did we just learn about some new melanins today together, y'all? I knew about neuromelanin and regular melanin, but I never knew about eumelanin or pheomelanin. That's really cool. However, some shades of brown, like chestnut, can have a reddish tint because they contain both types of pigment. Okay, then I might have reddish brown. You might be right there. It might be reddish brown there. So now you got me looking at. Alright, I'm finna show you the red, the brunette, and then I'm gonna look up reddish brown so I can figure out. Now we gonna figure out what color my hair is. Alright, so this brunette. Oops, that's brunette. Yeah, I guess my hair ain't that red. But I would have thought that was brunette. Alright, now I gotta look at brown hair. Hold on. Alright, so let's see. Hold on, let's see. Reddish brown hair. Bro, don't it look the same? Alright, come on, am I tripping, y'all? This hair don't look the fucking same? Why are they playing with my emotions, Smokey? It is the same one, but they said it's not. They said they're two distinct different colors. So which one you think my hair looks more like? Okay, thank you. So this is, listen, watch, I'm gonna show you. This is reddish brown. Hold on. Alright, so that's my question right here. They said it's two different they said it's two different colors. I know. I don't have color in my hair. This is my natural hair color. We're trying to figure out what color is my hair because I just found out that my hair was red 2 years ago. But she just made me realize, well, it looks brunette to me, But she says it's reddish brown. So I thought reddish brown was brunette. So when I went to go look it up, it said reddish brown is not brunette. But when you look at the pictures of brunette, it looks the exact same as the reddish brown hair. Am I tripping? So you got blonde brunettes. I did not know you had blonde brunettes. What the fuck, bro? I'm sick of this shit. I just saw it was red one day. I got a video on my TikTok I made too because I was like, I had my hair like she was finna braid my hair, but she had it like out in the fro, and I was doing a TikTok and I was dancing and I saw the ends when your hair like fluffed out. The edges is more thin. See how it's, when I thin it, you can see the red hella good through the look, especially being with the yellow backing. And so I'm looking, I'm like, I'm tripping. Is my hair red? Like, I'm tripping. Yeah. You can tell I didn't die. You can see my roots. So, I don't know. So I was like, what the fuck? I'm a red. So that's why when a girl came in here earlier, and was like, you don't know your real complexion. You're not light skinned. I know I'm not light skinned. I'm technically considered a red bone. I know that. But most of my life, people have labeled me as light skinned, just like they label me as a stud, but I consider myself to be a mask presenting lesbian. So people will label you as that, and that is the interaction I'm talking about. The way people, you feel me, related to me, not the way I related to myself through people, the way people related to me. Yeah, it is all the same, but it's different. Light skinned people are usually mixed. That's why it's a synonymous for mixed. I'm mixed, but I'm not like technically considered mixed. I don't have a pale mama and a African American dad, or the reverse, or I don't have any pale grandparents. You feel me? None of my grandparents are pale. I told you though, my well, actually yes, my great grandfather on my dad's side is my grandma and grandma. They Portuguese, but they Cape Verdean, so they're Caribbean. So some of them are light and some of them are dark. Like my grandfather is like a different kind of dark than me. And then my great grandma on my mom's side is Irish, and my granddad is Blackfoot Indian. So I'm mixed with hella shit, but it ain't like I'm half breed. That's usually what light skinned people, they consider light skinned people, that's half breeds. I'm not a half breed. People think I'm a half breed. I'm 75% African American, and I'm 15% Portuguese, and I'm like 5% Irish. But my mom must have got that recessive Irish gene, because if you know, my eyes are reddish brown too. But you can never tell my eyes are reddish brown because they look dark brown. Because you can never see. Because I gotta be in like real good light for you to see my eyes. Let me see. Let me see if this one works. But my eyes are like reddish brown too. They not people think they like just brown, but you gotta. I can't see. They look brown as fuck right now. But they they call them hazel or gold. Yeah, I can't never see them. They call them hazel or gold. And so I'm like the darkest out of my mama lightest kids. So my mama is a carrier of this recessive gene from my great grandmama, but her grandmama was a carrier too. So like every generation is skipped. It skipped every generation. My great grandmama came out with red hair. Then my grandmama looks like this lamp. So my great grandmama looked my color, and her daughter is the color of this lamp. My mama's mom is the color of this lamp. And then my mom came out hella light. Out of her 10 sisters and brothers, she came out the light. She the one came out with that gene. But when my mama came out with that gene, it doesn't act as a recessive gene for her. It's a dominant gene for her. And all of her kids have it. Almost all of her kids have it. And even our kids have it. My youngest son, dad, is black as this mirror. as black as this too. I ain't that black, but he looked like he could be from uh Jamaica or something. He dark skinned. He a dark skinned dude. And my son's light as fuck. And my brother has his girls by two very dark skinned women too. The kids are lighter than me, paler than me. So we just got this genes, and we're the only ones in our family that look like this. So for the most of our family, like people always thought we was adopted, or you feel me, or we was half breeds or something. So when I be trying to explain to people like my ethnicity is so complex and complicated, which is why I look so unique. You feel me? I have a very unique mix of, you feel me, ethnicities. So different, and luckily with all of those different mixes, I got some of the good genes. I got the good genes, right? Some of the good genes, not all of them, but I got a lot of the good genes. So, oh yeah, they come out like that sometime. I have two kids. I have two grown men. I don't like to say I have kids because they're not kids. They're grown men. I got two men. And yeah, my man's is light as fuck too. But my oldest man, he's actually darker. And his dad was light. He's the darker of the three of us. We the three amigos. He's the darker of me and my sons. He's the darkest. My oldest boy. My oldest man. My youngest man is pale like me. So yeah. Genetics are very, very complex and tricky, and yeah, I got a very good mix of genes, of genetics. No, I do not have no daughters. I have a daughter, but she's not my biological daughter. Well, I don't even I don't want to talk about her. I don't oh shit, it's 11:32. Damn it, y'all let that time go by fast. It's not my biological daughter. It's a daughter that I co-parented with a girl through IVF. But she plays games, and basically everybody is co-parent to her. Everybody she dated is the baby's co-parent. So, and I don't get to see her when I want to. I get to see her when the other bitches is gone or ain't there. When nobody else there. When she need diapers and them bitches don't care about her. When shit hard, that's the only time she call me. She treat me like the baby daddy, like the estranged baby daddy. And yeah, she only call me when she need to use me. But I don't be tripping. As long as if the baby needs something, I don't never want her to go without nothing. So I don't want her to never have to hesitate to call me. But at the same time, it's a, it's a fucked up situation. So I don't really I don't like to say like I claim her, but I don't. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, shit, I'm not getting to be in her life. I'm not raising her. I'm just financially helping support her, and not even that much, not even that as much as I used to no more. Her mama don't really be wanting my help no more because she don't want me having no say so or no input. So it is what it is. It's all good. It's not bad energy. It's just it's something I keep in the back of my mind that I try not to bring to the front of my mind because it's something I can't do nothing about but pray. She looked like she could really be my daughter too. That's why the mama be hating so much. She hate her baby came out looking like me. And we got a good bond. Even though she barely get to see me, she love me so much. Every time she around me. It's like we never been apart. But nah, we didn't change our genes together. We didn't make she didn't do she wasn't my surrogate. My next baby though, I want when I do have a baby with a girl, I want her to be my surrogate because I want the baby to be both our baby. So next time the girl gonna carry my baby, actually my baby, I'm gonna put my egg in that bitch and get it fertilized. I got one ovary left. No, bitch, we never stop funking. Fuck y'all think this is? I keep telling y'all, don't play with me like that. Y'all better go find some kids to play with. I'm not no little girl. Y'all be trying to play with me like I'm a little girl. I'm not reading no more of your comments. Y'all act like little ass kids. Y'all some grown ass woman with kids, and y'all so childish. That's why the men's don't be wanting y'all. I see why the men's be cutting on y'all. I see. Y'all so childish, so evil, so bitter, so nasty. That's why the men don't want y'all no more. Men don't like that kind of energy, bruh. And then all y'all women gets around each other and it just be a whole fucking nasty ass fester of fucked up ass energy, bro. Y'all need healing. Y'all need to heal, bro. I don't know what the fuck y'all done let happen to y'all, but y'all are wicked, bro. Women are wicked. You cannot trust no women in this world right now. Like, y'all let men fuck y'all over. Fair enough. Y'all have been fucked over. It's understandable. We've all been fucked over by someone at some point in our lives. Whether it's your mama, a man, your children, we all get fucked over by somebody. Get over it. But instead, y'all turn into the people that fuck y'all over. I was just reading the thing, and I don't know if I can read it because y'all was hating on me, but a lot of the mental illness it says on this app is being copycatted. So women are watching other women be toxic and they're copying, and I see mimicking. I saw a post the other day where a girl was walking through the airport with her girlfriend, and her girlfriend had about 8 bags, wheeling hella bags, carrying hella bags, and the caption gonna say, and she got the nerve to not want to hold my hand. But then she turned the camera around and showed this girl dragging 10 bags. You not helping her or nothing, but you want to hold her hand. The thing wasn't so much that she said it, it was the response. The shit was viral. Look in the comments. Yeah, you deserve better. It's okay that y'all are broken and the people that broke y'all want to get revenge on them. But first of all, y'all getting revenge. I see y'all doing it to the people that's treating y'all good. After you've been with the fucked up person, y'all do this to the person that is actually treating y'all good. And then y'all all gang up in there together like this is the righteous movement. Like this comes from good moral thought. Let's fuck up the person that's treating us good and then talk about how nobody treats us good. And let's blame everything all those other motherfuckers we didn't stand up to on this person that's showing us love. Bro, y'all fucked up. Y'all are fucked up. And I don't know what y'all think this world could be if the womb is fucked up. If the womb is broken. That means everything that comes through your portal is fucked up. That means everything you bring through this portal, you're bringing it in from a fucked up energy. That's why you raise your boys to hate women. You don't even want them to love the woman that they supposed to marry. A lot of y'all be getting all in their business from kids. That's why y'all have these unhealthy relationships with y'all sons and raising them like they y'all mans. That's why y'all like y'all boys more than y'all daughters. Y'all need to heal. And acting like what y'all doing is healing and sisterhood, it's community, communal. No, it's wicked. It's the reason they burnt you bitches the last time. I swear to God, and I don't mean it in no fucked up foul way. I'm just being blunt. Do you see what the president's doing right now? He's taking away all women's rights. They trying to take y'all back to the days where they beat y'all ass and shoved y'all in a dark closet until you stop crying. Because when y'all got y'all power, y'all went too hard. When y'all finally got the men down, y'all wasn't happy having them down. Y'all wanted them beat underground. To the point that y'all became the fucking predators. Toxic. But feminine toxicity is way worse than masculine toxicity. Go look it up. It's evil. It's wicked. I'm not saying the mans didn't do y'all wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying the patriarchal society got shit twisted. But what are y'all doing to help? Y'all gonna burn the whole shit down? Y'all are the women. Y'all are the nurturers. Who the fuck gonna nurture these people, these humans, without the women being nurturers? Y'all not nurturers no more. Y'all are men in women's bodies. That's why I don't like dating y'all. Y'all are the masculines. Men's are not feminine. They are submissive. They are scared as fuck of y'all. Like dating y'all. Y'all are the masculines. Men's are not feminine. They are submissive. They are scared as fuck of y'all. I'm gone because y'all reported my lie. That must mean I'm telling some truth and y'all hurt. Y'all feelings getting hurt. Hitting nerves. Feelings getting hurt. Y'all don't like when people tell y'all the truth. I ain't on no girl code. I'm on human code. You feel me? I'm for humans. And we all, and when the room ain't right, nothing else ain't right. Y'all can go look that up. And we all, and when the room ain't right, nothing else ain't right. Y'all can go look that up. It ain't never the time. You didn't help me do my little OCD ritual. See, that's why I always gotta do my OCD ritual. Wallet, glasses, phones, keys. See, that's why I always gotta do my OCD ritual. Wallet, glasses, phones, keys. I'm glad I wasn't leaving out yet. They tried to time that just right. See, I was meant for me to leave my phone. Y'all can't hear him, but they drove by and she said something. Then she stopped, like not even at the stop sign at the corner. She stopped right before the corner. And that looked like the same car that drove by the last two times I said it. That's why I don't like saying what time I'm leaving out my house no more. Because every time I say what time I'm leaving out my house, as soon as I walk out my house, there's somebody out there in the car like saying something or bumping their music right there and they stop or drive by slow. Every time. But I got cameras, so. Yeah, it's on my camera. Even though most of my fatal attractions is women, I watch true crime, right? So I know women are crazy. You know what I'm saying? Women lose their mind. I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared of women too. That's why I got cameras. I got all these cameras and security system and all this because of a woman. Because of an obsessed, possessive woman. And if she can't destroy my life, I feel like she would do something to hurt me. I be trying to be careful because I'm not playing with that crazy woman. I'm not finna play with no crazy woman. Hell no, because I'm not that same kind of crazy. So yeah, we can't even play because I ain't even on that same kind of crazy. Yeah, a lot of people know where I stay. I'm from Oakland. A lot of people know who I am. People be watching my background. People that I talk to. It's mostly people that I probably dated and shit. That's really what I think it is. Mostly somebody that I dated. Um, they've been like been harassing me, cyber stalking me, and all kind of shit. So I just be trying to be careful and going in and out, moving around. A little bit more careful. But let me get up out of here. Oh, I thought I was late again. See, I'm on time again, y'all, because my clock fast in the house. So I got a few more seconds, I guess. Let me see. I'll turn the lights on. Turn the lights on. Do I be scared? No, I don't be scared. I be cautious. I be careful. You feel me? Like, I make sure I check my surroundings as I go in and go out. I got cameras put up now. I got a security system put in. I got bars on the front windows. I rechanged my locks, my screen locks. I'm gonna get some newer, more reinforced locks though soon. Just waiting on get it done. I just be busy. And putting sleeves. I had to put sleeves on my doors because they was breaking in my doors. They used to come break in my house every time I would leave and go away. All like my drawers and underwears was missing. It was just hella weird shit. And then that was before I got the cameras. That's what made me finally say get the cameras because this shit is getting too crazy, too weird. And my landlord caught the person breaking into the house with a knife one day. My owner. So we knew for sure that the motherfucker was waiting till I left to come in. It was a girl I was dating, obviously, though. Was breaking in. So, yeah, I think it's possibly someone that I may have dated in the past that's stalking me right now. Shit crazy. My life is a real Lifetime movie network show. Movie. I could make like a whole Lifetime movie network series because like 2 hours an episode. An episode 2 hours wouldn't be enough. It would need to be like 4 or 5 episodes. Boy, my life has been a movie. Motion picture. And that's why I mean, like, bro, I don't know how God got me. I don't even know, bro. Don't ask me. That's why I know it was all God, cause like I know what I did, but I don't know how. That's why when people try to copy what I do, I be like, man, I be trying to tell people little stories and shit, but the stories be so long. That's how this shit is. And everything had to happen perfectly like it did. Like, I literally go back and reflect and replay my shit. Because I be so amazed. Sometimes I jump through shit and I don't even take the time to think about it because it be blowing my mind so much. Like, I don't even want to know how. I don't want to try. It happened. It did it. It went. It was it. Fuck how. Something. Obviously, I'm doing something right, and I'm gonna just keep doing it because even when I fuck up, the universe like figures out a way to make it a win. When it look impossible, it get done. And I'm not saying because it was possible. It was because I don't know what the fuck how it got done. It gets done. Shit happens. So that's why, like, I feel like I realize that as if I continue to like transmit good energy into the universe, then the universe has no choice but to reciprocate that energy. I mean, that's the law of reciprocation. So I started understanding the universal laws and understanding how they apply to me on a 3-dimensional level. You feel me? Like polarity. People don't understand polarity, but polarity is the ability to go from dark to light. from fiery to calm. That's polarity. I know how to embody polarity. People will be like, you crashing out, that's crazy. Can I explain to these people that don't understand the embodiment of polarity that that's me embodying polarity, which is a natural law? But no, people don't understand the things that I understand. And I can't let that dictate the way I allow my mind to be governed, because my mind is governed by the things that I understand. And each person's mind is governed by the things that they understand. And a lot of people don't understand the things that I understand. And I don't know why I understand them. I just do. But it's probably because of a lot of years of training my brain to learn how to understand and see things. Everything I always did, I always tried to make some, when I'm walking down the street, I look at addresses and I try to find patterns in the addresses. I add up. It happens so fast. I add up the numbers and I reduce them down to one, and I look for I look for patterns in cars. My mind just observes patterns naturally. How many times did I see this car? How often do I see this car on this type of road? My mind literally can recognize and categorize patterns, and then it could take those patterns and show me how they interconnect and interrelate. But like I said, your mind is like the World Wide Web. Whatever that you put on the World Wide Web, when you use the search engine allows you to go and pull what you have stored on the World Wide Web to the front based on the parameters that you put in for the search. So your mind works the same thing through initiation of thought. What were you doing last Friday at 2 p.m.? 3 p.m., 6 p.m., lunch, I was getting pizza. So if you don't have the ability to remember that, to be able to bring that thought back up, then you'll be like, I don't know what I was doing on Tuesday at 2 p.m. I don't know. I don't even remember that day. So each person has a different parameter of thoughts, and each of us experiences our reality based on our parameter of thoughts, our perception. So none of us are actually experiencing the same reality. The only thing that holds absolute or code in the reality is those things that are law. Gravity. That's why everybody keeps saying, what are the rules we live by? The rules are there. They're natural. You can't break the rules. Nobody's going to fly. Not without something attached to your hover or something. None of us can fly. Gravity, if you jump up, gravity's going to drag you right back down to the ground. Centripetal force is going to snatch your ass right back down to the ground. That's a law. Those are the laws of polarity, the laws of rhythm, the law of mentalism, the law of gender, which means that we are both masculine and feminine. And a person that is actually embodying gender is going to be able to act in their masculine and feminine. It'll be balanced. A person who is embodying rhythm will be able to talk like me with this rhythm. If you notice how I talk, there's a rhythm to how I talk. There's a rhythm to your life as well. The way you walk, there's a rhythm to your walk. And based on the rhythm of the walk, that determines the tone or the energy that you manifest. So much stuff is involved in this. Y'all don't know how smart I am, because I'm not always talking about everything that I'm doing in the background. I'm not giving y'all the background information because that's too detailed for y'all. And you gotta let me tell you the secret. The devil is in the details. So even though those little things that y'all say is too much, that's where the devil getting y'all at. Where you say, oh, she's taking herself too serious. She on every little detail. She too detailed about it. Because that's how I catch the devil. Quick. So you got to know which details to sort and pick out. You have to know which details to keep and which details to get away, to take away. Because the devil is in the details. That's one code to life that I just gave y'all for free. So when you don't want to go through the time of figuring out the details of shit, and go look up what detail means. That's another thing. You need to know what the words mean and not just always assume you know what they mean, because once you get etymology and understanding of the words and knowing what you're saying, it changes what you speak. I promise you will be much more cognizant of what you say, not only about yourself, but about others. That's why I'm very careful in the words that I choose and the words that I speak. I'm intentional. And in order to be intentional, you have to live in the details. Because I have to be intentional about every little detail. Even sitting here talking to y'all 6 minutes past my time to go. Because I'm not really tripping on being 5, 10, 15 minutes late. I've already did that math in my head that I'm cool with that. While y'all sitting there probably thinking like, damn, no, she got somewhere to go, but she just yapping. So anyway, I'll be back another day, another time to share some more of my beautiful mind. That might have to be my new thing. I liked it that. I used to have one for my Becoming Powerful Creator too. I forgot it. Life is beautiful. Life is amazing. And I hope y'all have a good night, okay? Peace and blessings to you. Say a prayer before you go to bed. Put a message up to the Most High. And when you wake up in the morning, thank God first. Peace.